Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Sajma. Yes, Sajma. Okay. So next we are going to talk about file handling. Okay, so in this we are going to see how we can handle regular files. Okay, that is text files. So file handling. So basically, we have three primary modes with respect to file, right? That is, first one is R, which is nothing but read mode, and this is the default mode actually. Okay, second one is W, write mode. Okay, we can say it is a overwrite mode. That is, each and every time you open a file in W mode, it will create a new file. Okay, every time you open a file in W mode, it will create a new file. And next is append mode. That is, if the file is not present, it will create a file. If the file is present with some contents, the new contents will be added. Okay, and then apart from this, we have several modes like R plus, that is read and write. Okay, and then W plus, that is also read and write, and then A plus, append and read, and then we have R B, W B, A B.
What is that plus means? I missed.
Okay, let's
What is
write
that?
it over here. That is, it is a read and write. Both you can read and then write. And then W plus, write and read. Both are same basically. Okay, write and read. And then append and read. And if you have something like RB, WB, AB, and then RB plus, WB plus, AB plus is nothing but these are all modes for binary files. Okay, these are the modes for binary files. Clear, Ajmal?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
And
so
somewhere
now,
I've seen RT and all.
sorry,
I have seen some T values, right? RT or WT or something like that.
RT is it?
No, it's not. Okay, maybe I may be
Okay,
missed.
we did it 1 second. Let me check it out.
Yeah.
RT. Okay, so I will just check it out and then let me let you know. Okay, because I have idea only on these particular modes. So T might be temporary
Maybe
files.
I have.
I'm not sure. Yeah. So I will check it out. I'll check it out. Okay. Right.
Okay.
So now let's see. Let's write a function to write the contents. Okay. Let's say def write file. Okay. Function to write the contents to the file. Okay. Def write file, which takes two parameters in this case. That is file name and then file mode. I'm going to pass two parameters in this case. Okay, file name and file mode. So first I'm going to open the file. That is, I can write f handle is equal to open of f name comma f mode, and then I can close the file. Okay, I can say f handle dot close. So in between this, I can just get the input from the user. That is, I can say while true, line is equal to input, enter a line, and then if user enters EOF in any case, okay, if the user enters EOF, then I'm coming out of the loop. The user enters other than EOF, okay, then I'm just writing the contents, okay, to the file. So now I have come out of this particular loop, okay. All right, sorry, this one, that is coming out of the particular if condition. So this is outside if condition. The one which I'm going to write, it's outside if condition. Then I can write f handle dot write. Then I can say line plus slash n. Okay, so each end there is write method is used to write the given number of characters to the file. So in terms of bytes, it will be written. So that's why we are adding slash n. So whatever input I return, sorry, I gave it over here. Okay, whatever input I give it over here, it will be written in a single line basically. Okay, so now let me call this function. Okay, write the contents to the file. So first one is we are going to create the file. Okay, that is I can say write file. So over here, right, I'm going to have some variable called fname, that is file name. So a file name can be given, okay, with the full path. For example, if you give only the name of the file, this file will be created in the same directory itself. This will take the current directory and it will be created. You can just create some directories over here. Let's say directories and then say files. Okay, and then I can just create it. Okay, so what is the current working directory? Okay,
Sorry,
let's
got hanged for a minute. I think the directory creation, can you come again? Repeat it
yeah,
once.
that is if you want to create the directory, you can just right click on this and then you can say new directory.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to place some directory here. Let's say like this. Okay, let me just copy this. It's right slash files. Okay, and then I'll give something like data.txt. So here that is in Windows, the single slash has some special meaning. That means it's an escape sequence, right? That is like this slash n. Okay, so in this case, in order to escape the escape sequence, I have to give the directory structure like this. That is double slash. Instead of giving the single slash, I can give the double slash so that escape sequence will lose its meaning. Either I can do this or I can say I can have just a single slash and there is single forward slash like in Unix. I can just create like this. Okay, instead of giving two backslashes, I can give just a single forward slash like this, like in Unix directory structure. Or you can have single slash also, but you have to do something over here. That is you have to prefix string with or. Okay, you have to prefix string with or. What do you mean by this? This is called raw string, we used to say. Okay, this is called raw string. So whenever you prefix string with or, the escape sequence will lose its meaning. Okay, that slash will be treated as a single character only. All right, so that's the reason why we are providing or in front of it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write fname comma w. First I'm going to call this function in w mode, then I can say file created, and then I'm invoking the same function again, okay, adding the contents to the file. That is, I'm saying write file fname comma append mode, then I can say print contents appended. So if you give, okay, if you give mode in w, so if you give mode w, the file will be created. Even though the file is exist with some contents, the new file will be created. Okay, and then I'm invoking the same function with the append mode, so that if any contents are present, it will be added. So now let me just execute this. Let's say Python file handling.py. Okay, now enter a line. So I can write Python scripting, enter, is so much efficient, enter, EOF. Now you can see file created. Now let's see. See here, file is created with 2 lines. Python scripting is so much efficient. Now what I am going to do, see this, the second function call is for appending the contents. Okay, that is, if the contents are not present, it will create the new file. That is, if the file is not present, it will create the new file. If the file is present with some contents, it will add the contents to it. So now let me write, it is developed by Guido van Rossum, and then say EOF. So now if you see this, you can see 5 lines of content. Got it, Ajmal? Ajmal, clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, so please take it down. Please take it down.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll see how we can read the contents from the file. Okay.
Yes, it is done.
Done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's see how we can read the contents of the files. Okay, so let's write. So now I'm going to comment these lines. Okay, so you also do that. There is a function calls, we have placed it, right? Write file of fname comma w, and then write file of fname comma a. Because when I run the next time, it should not be executed. Otherwise, I should enter the input again and again. Okay, so now I'm going to read the file. So read the contents of the file. Okay, so over here what we did, first we opened the file, and then we did some file IO operations, that is file write operations, and then we closed the file explicitly. Now there is something called with block, with open of fname. Okay, so it is not required to mention or. Even if you are not mentioning as or as a second parameter, by default it will take read mode. That's a default parameter. Mode is read by default, and then I can say as fread. Okay, then I'm just saying something called pass. So there is some statement called pass in Python, which is used to define the empty block. That is, in other languages, if I want to define the empty block, I can just say like this, right? That is, I can open the curly brace and then I can close the curly brace like this. But in Python, at least one statement should be there. Okay, so I can't define some dummy variable, or I can't have some print statement like that. So instead of that, if you want to define an empty block, you can just say pass. Okay, that is, this does nothing logically. Okay, this particular statement does nothing logically. So this statement is used to just define the empty block and nothing is done. Okay, now why I'm saying this is, say for example, if I say any read operation outside the with block, let's see. Okay, at line number 47, it's a new block basically, right? This is not under with. So if I just try to read the file, I will get a error saying IO operation on closed file. I didn't close it explicitly, but when you open the file using with block, okay, when you open the file using with block, and okay, when you open the file using with block, and if you come out of the with block, the file will be automatically closed. So all the file operations, that is whatever it is, write operations or read operations, should be done within the block itself. You can't do any read operation or write operation outside the block. Okay, so now let me start reading the contents. Okay, first we have something called read method. Okay, so this will read in terms of characters, that is in terms of bytes. Okay, I can write print contents read one. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
First, you added that pass and then removed. I didn't get that part actually.
Okay, so that I will explain tomorrow. Okay, clearly. Okay,
Yeah.
Another example, because anyways we will be using during the classes and objects. Okay, that can be, see, you can remember that, like, pass is used to define the empty block. Okay, so that I will explain in detail tomorrow. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So contents read one. So I can say fread dot read of 10. Okay, contents read one. I can say fread dot read of 10. And then I'm saying again contents read 2, fread dot read of 20. And then again I'm writing contents read 3. Now I am not passing any parameter. So now what will happen? Let's see in detail. Now whenever you open the file pointer, that is whenever you open the file in read mode, the file pointer will be placed at the beginning of the file. Okay, so what is our first operation? fread dot read of 10. So basically it will read the first 10 characters, and then the file cursor will be moved to the 11th position. Okay, and what is next one? fread dot read of 20. In this case, from here the next 20 characters will be read. Okay, you can see the select, that is, you can see at the status bar, that is 20 characters like that. Okay, so next 20 characters will be read, and then the file cursor will be placed here. So now if I am not passing any parameter over here, now what will happen? From this point till the last character in the file will be read by default. Okay, from this place till the last character in the file will be read by default. Okay, so now let's see that contents read one, Python space SCR. Okay, that is the first 10 characters, and then contents read 2, the next 20 characters. Okay, the next 20 characters, and then contents read 3, the remaining contents of the file. Got it, Ajmal? Clear now?
Yes.
Okay,
So
right.
what I understood is with this with open this one, so the difference, it will automatically close the file.
Exactly.
I'm trying to, we can directly like the previous example, we can give W and sorry, we can give R and read the files also, right? So in that
Yes,
case,
yes, yes,
we have
yes.
to explicitly close the file. That is the difference with
Exactly.
okay. Yeah,
Exactly.
good.
Exactly. Exactly. So this is clear now. So now, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So now, next, let's see read line. Okay. Next, let's see read line. Okay. So read line, it stops reading the content. Okay. Stops reading the content once it finds. Okay. Once it reads /n character. When it reads /n character, it stops reading it. Okay. So now let's write the same thing like contents read line 1. I can say f dot read line of 10. Okay. And then contents read line 2, I can say again contents, that is f dot read line of 20. And contents read line 3, I can say without any parameters. Okay. Now here at this point, I have read the complete contents. So now there is no contents to read at all, right? So now what will happen? These three statements will print the empty content because there is nothing to read. It will not throw any error at all. Okay, if there is nothing to read, it will just print the empty content. Okay, so now what I have to do? Either I have to reopen the file or I have to move this cursor to beginning of the file. Okay, now I can say move the cursor back to the beginning of the file. That is, I can say f_seek of 0. So this will move the cursor. That is, if you say 0, it will go to that particular point. That is beginning. If you get if you say 10, it will go to the 10th point. That is 10th position. Okay. So now what will happen in this case? Now we have moved back. So now what I'm saying first is f dot read line of 10. Okay. So what I have written here, it stops reading the content once it reads new line character. Right? It stops reading the content once it reads /n character. Right? So now first it will read, that is it will read the 10 characters. Because until it reads the 10 characters, there is no /n character. Right? So it reads the entire 10 characters, no problem at all. Now, next one, I have given f dot read line of 20. So now what happens? The next 20 characters is over here, right? So, but I have /n character at this point itself. That is, new line character is present here. So now what will happen? That particular method stops reading the content and then the cursor will be moved to the beginning of the next line. Because /n is read. Okay, so that's why it is moving to the next line. And if I don't have any parameters, what will happen is it will check where the cursor is. Okay, it will check where the cursor is. So from there and the entire line, okay, from the cursor point till the end of the line will be read. Okay, so now you can see the output. First is 10 characters, then just once it reads /n, okay, it stops reading the remaining characters, and then the file cursor is moved to the beginning of the next line, and then without parameters it will read the entire line. Okay, got it, Ajmal?
Yes, got it.
Okay, and then next one is very simple. Okay, next one is very simple. So let me move the cursor back to the beginning of the file. Okay, so that is read lines. Reads all the lines in the form of a list. So basically it will return list of all lines. So I can say all underscore lines is equal to fread dot read lines, and then let me print all lines is all underscore lines, and then type of all lines. So you can see the output here. It will be written in the form of a list. Okay, and each and every index is a line now. Each and every index is a line. So if I want to add some lines in between, okay, if I want to add some lines in between, I can just say, okay, add some more line at index, I mean at line numbers, some more lines at line numbers 3 and 4. Okay, so I can say all lines dot insert. So what is line number 3? What is the index of line number 3? Basically it is 2, right? 3 minus 1, it is 2. So 2, I can write it is develop, sorry, the name Python is derived from. Okay, and then I can say /n. All right, and then I can say /n. Okay, now this line is inserted at index 2, and then I can say all lines dot insert index 3 derived from the series Monty Python's flying circus dot /n. So now if I print this all lines, okay, now if I print this all lines, you can see like this. Now see here, first line is Python scripting, second line is so much efficient, third line the name Python is derived from, fourth line the series Monty Python's flying circus, fifth line is it is, sixth line is developed by Guido van Rossum. Okay, now what I am going to do, I am going to write the updated, that is I'm going to write this list of lines to another file. Okay, I'm going to write the modified content to another file. Okay, let's say f name is equal to, let me just copy this entire statement. Okay, and then I'm going to have another file called data copy.txt. Okay, now I can say with open of fname comma w as fwrite. Okay, and then I can say fwrite dot write lines. We have something called write lines. So the input to this write lines method is list of all lines. That is, you can create a list of all lines and then you can just pass it to this method. Enough. No need to write any loops and all. Okay, so now I can just say data copied. Okay, I can say modify data copied like this. Okay, now let me execute this one. Modify data copied. So now let's see here. I have now 7 lines now. Got it, Ajmal? So we can
Yes.
we can create the list of lines and then we can just add it to the files.
To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely.
Okay, Yeah, take it down from here,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, take it down.
Yeah, we given f dot write lines, right? There any option we can give f dot write line also?
No. Only right or right lines. That's it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, either right or right line.
Yeah, please scroll down.
Yeah.
So this both that print, right? It will produce the same output, right?
Yes. No. See, it will not produce the same output. This will read in terms of characters.
Okay.
Okay, read line, it stops reading the content once it finds /n. So if you see, the first one will produce the same output. Okay, the first content is same, Python ser. And then if you see read, iptang is so much af. But if you see read line, it has read /n. So it has stopped reading it. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And if
See,
you are not passing any parameter, yeah, tell me.
No, I think I got the same output only, so something.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, so then you can take it down, right? This one. Which one you want to take it down? Line number? Read line you done, is it, Ajmal?
Yeah, I done. I'm just doubting about the output what I'm getting.
See, I will explain clearly. See, this is
Yeah,
whenever
understood,
you
but
open whenever you open the file in read mode, the file will be the file cursor will be at the beginning of the file, right? Okay. So now whenever you use read method, whatever character that you are passing, all the characters will be read irrespective of the line numbers. Okay, it will not stop.
Yeah.
And also if you are not passing any parameter to read method, from the cursor till the last character in the file will be read. Got it, right? Read you are clear, right? See,
Okay.
that is whenever I say f read of 10, the first 10 characters has been read. 6 plus 4, 10 characters has been read. Okay, and whenever I say f read of 20, the next 20 characters will be read.
Right.
Okay, because I have mentioned 20.
Yeah.
But if I say no characters, there is no parameters here. That is from the file cursor till the last character in the file will be read. That is the remaining contents of the file will be read. Got it now?
Okay, got it.
Clear with the read method?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Now coming to read line. Okay. Now coming to read line. Whenever I say, that is whenever you find /n character, read line stops reading it even if you give more number of characters. That is the criteria. So first one, I am saying f read line of 10. So until you read 10 characters, there is no /n character. Correct? Understood?
Right.
That's why you can see the same output for read line 1.
Yeah.
Now the file cursor is placed in I. Now I am saying f read line of 20. Okay. Now it starts reading from I. So character 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh character is /n. So now even it has to read 13 characters remaining, but it will not read because it has read /n character. Okay, so it stops reading it. Okay, that is the difference between read and read line. All right, Ajmal, clear?
Yeah.
So now the file cursor is placed at this point. So now when there is no parameter to read line, that current line will be read, not the entire contents. Okay, that is read without parameters will read the entire content in the form of string. Read line without parameters will read only line. Okay, only the current line in the form of string. Got it now, right? Ajmal, are you clear?
Yeah.
See, now you can see
got
here.
it.
Yeah, there you
Yes,
have
it is
clear, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
because I given very less, the sentence I given is 1 or 2 sentences only. That's why it didn't take that
that's
read
fine.
line,
That's fine.
read
That's fine.
completely. So now I got it.
So the thing is, you should be clear. Okay. Yeah. So which line you have to copy, Ajmal?
I think read line I have completed. Now I have to read
So
line.
copy this. Yeah.
Condense read line. That is where it is.
This one.
Yeah, till there only I have done.
That is still read line 3 you have done, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm getting an error. Attribute error. str object has no attribute insert.
Have you given any? Okay, so just share your screen.
Okay.
Share your screen now. Okay, okay, just scroll up, because you have read lines. Line number 38. You should give read lines, because when you say read line, it will create string object. Yeah.
Okay.
So now it will work.
Please enroll our general membership for $399 plan to get access of all the parts.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.